Hello, I'm Jashykins, and welcome to another vlog review of the show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This time I'm going to be talking about The Bridge, which is this week's episode. Doy. Anyways, I have a love-hate relationship with cliffhanger endings. On one hand, I understand why they are there. They're so that, hey, we want you to keep watching, yay! And looks like the show isn't coming back until January, and that just is like, I need to see what happens, damn it. Anyways, the whole cliffhanger ending is that Coulson has been captured. It was all, Mike Pearson was, oh, they're asking for me instead of my son. No. They're asking for me so that I can make sure my son is safe, and aka not with them. And then it turns out, hey, I was lying about that. They asked for you, so I did it, and Peterson did seem really bummed about it. It was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that shit, and then Coulson is taken, and it's like, no, you can't take Coulson, you can take, like, anyone else. It's just like, no. So I was like, thank you, Joss Whedon, for that great cliffhanger, and at the same time, fucking goddamn it. It's like, that's really good cliffhanger, but fucking hell, I can't wait to see what happens. I mean, I knew the cliffhanger was coming, so I was like, no, it's no, please don't end on a cliffhanger. And it ends on a cliffhanger. God damn it. And with next episode's promo, it does look like we're going to finally find out what happened to Coulson. How did Coulson survive? Because that's really been the main mystery even before the pilot episode came about. It was how did he survive? It's like, yay, I'm glad you survived, Coulson, but how did you, and why is it so important you don't find out? So hopefully next week we can find out. Not next week, I wish it was fucking next week, but next month, next episode, we'll find out what happens. And the promo was like, okay, this is how scary the promo for next episode is going to be, and if they're able to keep up with the momentum of this episode like the promo, oh god, we're going to be in for a treat. Fuck. Damn it. But it seems like Coulson's mystery might be replaced with, what is Skye's lineage? Because for a few episodes, we've sort of had the, okay, who is the parents of Skye? Because at first, I didn't really care. I just found it like, hey, there's this subplot, okay. But now it's turning out to be more important, and I'm sort of wondering if Skye's little lineage mystery is going to be a replacement for Coulson's mystery, so, the fans can still go, what's really happening? Even if, the mystery that drew them in has gone. I'm sorry about the odd pauses, but it looked like there was some delay in the feedback for the last few seconds. Sorry. God damn it. as for S.H.I.E.L.D's lineage itself, it seems like, why is it a big deal? Why keep it from her? Why is it bad if she finds out who her mother or father is? So I'm like, maybe she's some genetically created person and it's like this nice mystery, and hey, we can hope, or who knows who her parents might be, but if it means that she was created in a lab, I mean, that'd probably be hard for her to hear, but I don't like decanted baby plot lines or anything. And one of really the driving thing for this episode was what would a father do for his son? Because that's really the reason why Coulson got captured at the end, because Mike Peterson decided that his son was more important, that, and before in the episode, Coulson was like, basically telling him, it's more important that you're a father, because if you aren't a father, you can make some really harsh decisions more easily, but guess what? You have a son. So things are going to be a little bit harder, for obvious reasons. So yeah. God. Yeah, so Peterson made the decision that to protect his son over, protecting Coulson and the group. And it does seem like he died, but this is a comic book show. So, and I don't read a lot of comic books. I've been meaning to, trust me, I've been meaning to for a while. And I have read some of the classics like Watchmen and V for Vendetta. Yeah, those are two of the classics. A Mouse. But comic books, like the superhero genre, because there's a diversity in comics, is that people will reappear. Like some people will just come back after a while. So Peterson being dead might not be the case, and they might be hiding it from us. I don't know. So hopefully he's not dead, because he seems like a great character, and I just want to see his storyline evolve. Finally, Melinda May and Grant Ward's relationship seems to have evolved since, well, we've seen more of it since at the end of the episode where they sort of were implied to bang, and through dialogue from the next episode, they banged. And some people don't seem to be happy about this, but this sort of fits because they're two basically of the same people, and Ward sort of asks Coulson about, getting a relationship with a fellow agent without, specifically saying he's in a relationship with an agent. And Coulson's like, yeah, that's not a good idea. And I think few people have pointed out that May and Ward are different personality-wise. And this might be, and I don't particularly mind, because this could be just that this relationship won't really last. Or it might, who knows. But May does seem to be very particular about she doesn't need protection. And we'll look at any really action as, hey, you were doing this to protect me. And Ward's like, no, I just knew that you'd do this better. And then when May talks to Sky, her complaints at her seems to be more of her talking to herself than actually speaking to Sky. So yeah, on all, the relationship is interesting because it could really swing either way, and it's interesting. Maybe I'm just sort of a sucker for doomed romances. Because I can tell you my favorite characters usually die, so. But so far, Ward and May are interesting. They're still hiding their relationship from the group. And it really seems like that's May's idea. May doesn't want to show others that maybe she's vulnerable, maybe she doesn't like this part, being in a relationship, but maybe she also wants it. And so she's the one hiding. And Ward makes a little joke near the beginning of the episode, and she's like, not in here. So, which is, Ward is I don't mind telling people, but I'm not going to tell people because you don't want to. While May's like, I don't want anyone to know, and thank you. So, long story short, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I was going to say something completely fucking different. The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode, The Bridge, it was good. It involved Ward and May. It brought more to what is Sky's lineage a big deal sort of storyline. There's Mike Peterson, which shows a father, what would a father do, and of course the fucking cliffhanger ending, so good job, Whedon. I have been jashykins, owner at jashykins.blogspot. I have been jashykins, owner at jashykins.blogspot.com. This is Cola. If you want to contact me outside of YouTube or my blog, do so at facebook.com/jashykins fan page, Twitter at jashykins, jashykins@tumblr.com. If you're viewing this on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, yada yada. If you're watching this on my blog, comment below, share amongst family and friends, and explore my blog because it's fucking awesome. I finally sent in feedback to Golden Spiral Media podcast. This of the Almost Human podcast they do. I've been a fan for a long time, and as you can see, I'm very open on these vlogs, but I was stumbling and stuttering while giving feedback over the phone, and I know I probably should write in the feedback for the next episode, but maybe getting over my fear of talking on the phone, who knows. I think I can sort of edit in here if I want to, and the fact that I'm free to say whatever the fuck I want, and I'm just I don't know if they really want me to say that shit on their podcast. Maybe I need to reword this. I may need to write a little script next time, because I can drop some words without really noticing. But I hope all of my fellow Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans will, survive until January. And until next video.